You have a VAC prepaid call from
Reminisce.
an inmate at.
That's 3.
Hello?
Rem!
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
That's what I'm here. I'm fantastic too, Rem. It is so good to talk to you, man. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Can we have a one time for Remy? Let's start this off properly. So,
Right.
we were doing some of the math today, and I was trying to think of like the last time I saw you and how long ago that was. And it's been 6 years, right? It's been 6 years since you've been away.
About 6.5. Well, the last time I saw you, I was doing that too. Actually, I have my notes here. I was like, I think the last time I saw you, you were trying to find a new spot for your mom, and we like kind of ran into each other.
That sounds about right.
If I'm not mistaken.
Clearly, you haven't been smoking any weed or anything because your memory is phenomenal.
Unfortunately, due to the circumstances, you know.
So, Rem,
like that is limited.
Rem, I'm understanding we are 10 days away from you hitting these streets.
In prison lingo, it'd be 9 days in a wake-up.
Okay, good. I can't imagine for you what that feels like. Tell me what you feel like.
I'm chilling. Like, it's okay. I think everybody has more faith than me. I'm just like, all right, the list of things to do. Shopping, Popeyes, pedicure, facial. Like, you don't know the things that we do that we take for granted.
Oh, my God.
Very serious.
No, even you just saying that to me, the thought of you that you haven't stuck your foot in one of those spa pedicure chairs in that
6
long.
years, 4 months, and 4 days.
What is the first thing you're gonna do when you hit the streets?
I'm going to see my PR. I don't want no problems.
And what has, I mean, I know it's hard to say. You can't wrap up like your life experience of this situation the past 6 years like real quick like that. But what has, like, overall, like, what is this experience done to you?
Well, I can't say that I was one of those people that went to prison and I had this dramatic life change and I have this newfound outtake on life. Like, in a lot of ways, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people's like, oh, my God, she hasn't changed.
Yo, I'm not going to lie, Rem. You sound exactly the same to me. You don't sound like a new person.
Unfortunately, you know, that didn't happen. But I grew up a lot. And, you know, I look at things a lot differently. I mean, as far as, you know, business-wise and things, I was able to sit back and be like, you know, I never noticed that. Like, looking back and just looking at everything else, I was able to see a lot of things. But also, personally, like, with myself, I'm like, yo, I was really crazy. Like, this is what people were saying I was crazy.
Right.
So I get to see from, you know, when you're stuck in one spot and you can't just go as you please and do things as you please. Just simple things, like you can't take a shower when you want to. Yeah. You can't make something to eat when you want. You can't wear your hair how you want.
Well, you
that would probably be the most thing.
Have you been writing and stuff? Have you been writing a lot while you're in? Do you have books of raps?
What?
Yeah, I mean, how many? I'm sorry. How many books of raps do you have? How many albums written already do you have? Sorry.
I am so around. I cannot wait.
You're loaded up. You're telling me.
What I'm saying is, like, this is going to be unfair. Just kidding. So you sit me somewhere. You give me a radio. You let me hear what everyone else is doing, and you say, "All right, now you can go." Oh, okay.
You know what's crazy?
This is unfair.
No, I'm sure you're loaded up. I didn't even doubt that for a second. I don't even know why I asked you that. But you know, it's what dawned on me when they were saying that you were going to call me. I know that you got married while you were away, and now, so now you're coming out as a married woman. How does that? Because were you living together and like moving like a couple before you went away?
Sort of, kind of, but not to the extent that it is now.
Right.
Like, we're living together, but, like, at the end of the day, it's like, what? I can always, like, you know, I can leave if I want to. It's not even, like, serious. Like, after 6.5 years, and, dude, like, I've been around with chicks, with guys go away, and chicks semi-hold it down. Like, they're saying they're holding it down, but they're not really holding it down.
Right.
Like, after 6.5, it's kind of serious.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really just. You gotta respect that. That's official.
Did you expect him to hold you down like that? Did you?
Absolutely not.
No, right?
I'm still shocked. Like, he has 1 more week to mess up. Nah, I'm still shocked. Like, whoa, like he's official. He's an official dude. Like, really.
So
like,
now
nobody can ever front on that. Ever. He held it down better than some of my best friends that I grew up with and other like people who are family members. Like, he's official.
that's kind of amazing. So now you get to come out. And now you could like be like a white. Now you'll be like an at-home white. Not that you're gonna stay home, but this is like a whole new.
Wow,
Oh, sorry. So I didn't mean you was gonna be barefoot in the kitchen or anything, Rem. I'm just saying, you wife. You're a wife.
So, how's the weather there?
Oh, we talking about something else? Okay, all right, we're on to that. Here's a question for you. How are your relationships? Like, I had heard, I don't know if it's true that you and Joe, because I know at some point you guys weren't good, that you had mended that.
That was one of my epiphanies that I had. I was like, you know what? That was one of the things that I looked at. I was like, okay, now I see why he wanted to kill me. All right, I can understand that. Okay, I get it. Looking back,
So then what?
I get it.
So then what happens? Do you reach out when you have that moment?
So it kills me, of course, me being me. Like I said, I didn't change that much. I'm like, get his number, get the number, just dial the number. And I call him or whatever. You know, Joe's being Joe. And, like, it was so funny because we're like both holding the phone for like the first 5 minutes of the call. Like, say something. You say something. No, you say something. But it was like at the end of the conversation, we had a great conversation. Like, we were laughing. We talk about Ryan. And we talking about Jason, like, you know, it ended up like being good, and like we didn't dive too much into like why he was mad and why I was mad, because that would have probably got us back into a defense mode.
Right.
But it was a really, really good conversation.
Well, that's good.
At the end, I can never hate him. Like, I'm the type of person, if I ever love you, like, even if you make me, I'm gonna love you to death. Like, that'll never, ever go away, ever. Like, I would never be able to stand there and watch somebody do harm to him. As much as I'd be like, he gets on my nerves, go away, like, I'll never feel like that. And he did do a lot of things to me, you know, even though, you know, Pun was the one that I met and, you know, introduced me to Steve Rifkin and Loud Records and all of that. I had a lot of great moments in my career with Joe. And
I mean,
that.
Lean Back was not a small moment. You know what I'm saying?
I said great.
That alone.
That's a lot of great moments.
Yeah.
It was great.
Do you think you'll work together when you get out?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Do you have any thoughts? Have anybody reached out to you, like labels, crews, rappers?
Yeah, a couple. Well, more than a couple. Right? More than I can count on one hand. But
are you hitting I was gonna say, are you hitting the streets with a deal?
What I didn't want to do, I didn't want to sign anything as major as a deal from here.
Right.
Like, a lot of things have changed since I've been gone. So I wanted to come home and do that. And like I said, I'll be there next week. So.
Oh my gosh, 10 days away. I look forward to seeing what you do out here, man. I'm sure you know, like you said, I know you have a radio in there. I know you've been keeping your ear to everything that's happening. But, you know, there's not that much happening in the female category. I mean, there are a few, like Nicki's doing amazing. There are a few.
It is what it is. I've always, you know, rest for the chicks or whatever, but, you know, I can stand next to the best of the dudes that's out there, and that's what I intend to do again as well. Everyone has been showing mad love, and that's just from the guys as well as the females.
I've definitely heard that Nicki's showing you love.
Nick has always, you know, been a supporter, and vice versa. Well, one little glitch in the beginning, but that was before. But it's always been love since then.
Let's stay on let's stay with the positive, Rem. Let's stay with the positive.
But we can't just negate these things. I don't like it was one little baby teeny weeny pea in the pot, but it was nothing. But it was always love since then, and vice versa. Like, I've always shown, and I like what she does. She's done wonderful things for females, but I just wish there was more of them. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're letting these guys take over.
So 10 days, Remy hits these streets, with loaded up with all kinds of stuff, with a new Instagram page. I hearing talks. Right. I have heard some behind the scenes talks of some sort of reality show or something. I don't know if you could confirm or deny that.
Oh my God, they're making me do it. You don't understand. I keep telling them no. It's too real. They don't want to listen to me. I can't control at the spur of the moment. They're making me do it. But
so it's happening.
It's happening.
Wow.
But it's about my career. It's going to be about, like, me leaving here and me getting back into my new thing.
We're not going to see you adapting as a new at-home wife, Rem?
You know what? We're going to find you a husband, and I'm going to throw these shots right back at you. You know what? We're going to see how you like it.
I don't want no problems.
I'm not used to this yet. Like, he talks about it all the time. I'm not used to it. I have to ease into it. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm so happy, and he's awesome. He's really awesome. I don't know.
You're not used to it yet.
I get shy around that. I'm not even shy. I'll say anything. But that, I'm just like, wow. Unknown territory.
Yo, how long are you allowed to talk in there? I can't even believe I got this long with you.
Well, I'm kind of a big deal, So,
how is everybody treat you like a big deal in there? Are they treating you nice? It depends
what day of the week it is. One day, they want to lock me away, throw away the key. They're like, no, that's wrong. Leave her alone. I'm happy. I don't know how I'm getting out of here 6 months early. Don't tell me how. I don't know how I did it. But, yeah, because I actually wasn't supposed to come home the next year, but it's a wonderful thing. God is a wonderful guy.
Are you getting out because good behavior, right? You're getting out early? Good behavior is what I heard.
I doubt it's good behavior. I doubt.
That's what the word is. That's what I heard.
I actually got my degree. I got my associate's degree in
good for
sociology.
I love that.
That helped me get out 6 months early. But no, my disciplinary is actually atrocious. I hate to say it.
What do you mean? What does that mean? You're not fighting in there. You weren't fighting in there, were you, Rem?
It's just like, the things that you do. It's like you get a ticket. I've been accused of having fights. I've been accused of, disobeying a direct order. I've been accused of being out of place. I've been accused of a lot of things. And, I go and they find me guilty of these things, but that does not necessarily mean that I did them.
Got it.
I'm just saying.
Right. All right. Listen, you got 10 more days to behave yourself in there. Let's just keep this clean.
9 and a wake up.
All right, you got 9 and a wake up till you hit the streets.
It's going to be a wonderful thing.
So is there anything you'd like to tell the city? Because the whole city's listening right now. Is there anything you would like to tell the people?
Remy Ma's going to be nothing but around as of next week. You already know no, I'm not a problem. It's going to be a problem. But, I just want everybody to be nice. I'm a nice person. I've changed to a degree, but not that much. Don't try anything, Stand back at the real Remy Ma. Check me out.
Oh, my God.
I'm around 9 days. And it's not going to be fair. My pen game is crazy.
All right, 9 days in a wake up to behave yourself. Please do that. What happens now? What's the rest of your day like? You hang up with me, and then what do you got to go do?
When I hang up with you, I'm going to go tell the officer that's been so nice to let me sit here and be on the phone while everyone's locked in for whatever they did. I'm going to tell them, thank you so much, and I'm going to go get dressed, and I'm going to run down to the gym. I'm going to go work out. And then I'm going to go chill with a couple of my people that I'm leaving here because they all have a lot of time to do, unfortunately. I made a couple of friends here. After doing 6 years, you tend to make friends. And I'm going to just rock out and chill. I'll be chilling.
And behave yourself for 9 days and a wake up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell the guard I said thank you very much, too, for giving us so much time. And
Angie Martinez will tell you thank you. He gave the okay sign.
I love that. I want no problems in these streets. That's amazing. One time for Remy Ma. 9 days and a wake up. 9 days and a wake up. It's Power 105.1.